Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the...
There he goes! And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. So Navy's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
It's complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And I tell you what, when the offense doesn't show a threat to throw the ball to certain guys, it makes it a lot easier to defend. I like it when you slip in a little pass to the fullback where he can get some yards after the catch, have a nice positive game for your offense.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Looking downfield, it's Bonner. It's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again. You got to pass those tests.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Gives it on the option. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Going to run it. It's Isaac. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Moves away as he feels pressure. Unloads to the right. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Navy holds the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
And he's got it in the end zone.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And here comes the Navy offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands, it's Porter. Across the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle. Air them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He's got it on the right.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Dyer. Oh, they're after him. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Isaac. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Try to barge their way in. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. He lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas.
It breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, midshipman!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off play action on first down. He lets it fly. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been hung.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. The midshipmen with terrible field position, deep in their own territory, trying to work their way out. The give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They're not afraid to let one fly from back here. That internal fly just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They'll send the back in motion. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Big fullback's got it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Got a man. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Navy will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. Oh, there's an alley to the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the huge opportunity. He throws the deep ball down the field right in the breadbasket, and he drops it. There's no coming back.
Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Steps away. Fires toward the end zone. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Navy will go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. A give to the big fullback. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's hooked. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 19 on to kick it away.
He makes the catch at the 10. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's McFadden. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. That's caught. It's Smith. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Gonna let it fly. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the air, it's Dyer. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Dumps it to the back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Goes to the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And you kind of thought that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And as we get ready to start the 4th quarter, they'll open with a field goal attempt. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Navy never afraid to go for it on 4th down, and they will to open the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. On the option. Boom. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Defense looks as if it's coming. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this quarterback has tried to do some damage in this game with his feet. He just hasn't been able to. Just nowhere for him to go so far, and you saw it on that last play there.
They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
It's a turnover on downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Sweet cut there.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Running into the open space. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. At the 20, he's got space. And he's got a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Flowers. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Navy quick to the line.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of down.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Right on the money. Racing down the left side. Inside the 30. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hooks. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Trying to move them on the counter.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll toss it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They have given it up on all 3 of their previous 4th down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Finds him out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout called by the offense.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Dyer. He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical.
Punches it into the hallelujah land for a touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been